Hey guys, what is up? It's your girl, Dr. Samara. I am back with another video, and this time it is an updated video on SurgeTrader. If you haven't already, go ahead and go like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel because it's what? It is free, and let's get into this video. All right, guys, so I have a special guest here on this conversation. His name is Mr. Corey Andrews. And Corey, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. Pleasure to see you here. I know we've chatted a lot offline, but it's nice to finally see you in front of the camera and get to know your community a little bit better. My name again, Corey Andrews, and I'm the VP of Business Development at SurgeTrader. I have over a decade and a half of institutional and retail brokerage sales experience, so I've dealt with a lot of traders over my time. And getting into the prop side of things, I had a client, longtime client, I'll tell you a little bit about the story, who basically reached out and said, "Hey, listen, I've got this product. It's very unique. It's very disruptive in brokerage, and I think you really like it. Come check it out." And I thought back on my time as a sales rep, and one of the problems that I always had trouble solving for clients was institutional capital. I'd help with clients with all sorts of problems, but trading capital. They wanted to be able to trade, they needed money, and that was a problem I couldn't solve. So when I found out about Surge and prop trading in general, I thought, wow, this is super disruptive. I know there's a ton of people who could use the product, and I came on board, and I'm helping Surge and helping individual traders access capital today. And it's a great product, and makes people's eyes light up when they hear about it, and really helps people get ahead in the markets. So thanks for having me.
Yes, and such an awesome and a remarkable story that you just shared. So, going into the second question, Corey, how do you feel about beginner traders getting involved with simply SurgeTrader or any type of prop firm? What do you think about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, that's one of the things that we've seen. Surge and prop in general has really been able to help people overcome the need for capital. Uh, you know, if people are lucky, maybe they have $500. Super lucky, maybe they have $5,000 to be able to trade with. Even the best trader, they make 300% a year. It's only $15,000, just not enough. So what Surge does, it comes in. If you could qualify through an audition and you prove yourself that you have the trading gumption, you could go out and use our money to trade with, and you've alleviated your problem for trading capital. So not only do we help people who are super beginners or maybe just less on the capital side, I was surprised at how many people we help who have high net worth, high assets. They've found better use for their money. Why would they want to put $1 million in the market when they could use SurgeTrader's money? They could put their money into their business, into their children's business, into real estate. So there's a lot of different people who use SurgeTrader for different reasons, from beginner all the way through advanced. So it's definitely good for beginners as well.
Awesome, awesome. So, going into the next question, as far as communication, reaching out to you guys for any type of questions or concerns in regards to setting up their account, how can they get into contact with you guys?
Absolutely. So there's a few ways that people could contact us, and depending on where they're from, some are easier than others. Of course, we're U.S. based, so anytime anybody needs anything, our U.S. based toll-free number is great. And did you see that up on the screen?
Yes, yes, it looks nice.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, just have them jot down the numbers here. You could call direct, call toll-free. You could email. We also have a very active Discord community that they could receive support in. So I would definitely encourage everybody to join our Discord. I'll include a link in the description for you as well in the video, so they could join directly through there. We also have a chat bot on the website. So a lot of common questions are easily answered on the chat bot. So certainly take a look at that as well.
Wow, that's amazing. And as far as the Discord, did you guys build some sort of community amongst all different types of specialties within being a trader, or a beginner, intermediate level? You guys do?
Yes, absolutely. So there's something in there for everybody. It's professionally managed. We have SurgeTrader reps answering questions. We have a community manager. We even have external affiliates in there helping different trading questions. Some people specialize in certain asset classes. So we've really built out a nice community. So if anybody's looking for anything in particular, there's something for everybody in the Discord. I would definitely encourage everybody to get involved and take a look at it.
Awesome. That is awesome. And I know that, just for instance, I have some people that's asking, does SurgeTrader provide trading signals? Is that something that you guys provide or no?
So we really don't provide signals. Getting into signals is a little bit tough on the regulatory side for us. There are some people in the Discord who provide levels. They'll say there's some support here, there's some resistance here, but we really try to stay away from now's a good time to get in or now's a good time to get out. So more general stuff, but no direct signals.
Yeah.
Great question, though.
No worries on that because I completely understand. I know a lot of people ask for trading signals, but I honestly think that it's not really beneficial for you in the long run, especially if you don't have that solid foundation of trading.
Absolutely, absolutely.
No.
You should know why you're getting in at that level and why you're getting out instead of just jumping in and jumping out. So definitely, signals are good, until they're not, and then you really need to have a good foundation to trade with.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the big key. So I really, really, really admire that SurgeTrader is doing that. And so going into the next question, I wanted to ask, if I have someone who is trading through SurgeTrader, they have created their accounts, how long does it take for them to actually receive their real account once they complete the actual challenge?
Great question. So there's kind of two parts when they pass the audition. So I'll start at the beginning. So essentially, a trader comes in and they take an audition, and what we use that for is to determine the quality of the trading, because we are putting our money on the line at the end of the day. So what separates SurgeTrader from a lot of the other prop firms is once they've passed the audition, they get our money in a real live trading account. Most other firms keep you in a demo account for the life of the trades, and anything they pay out in profits is from their revenue. So it kind of creates a disincentive for them to have good traders, and it doesn't align the traders and the firm's interest. Where with SurgeTrader, our interests are aligned all the way through. When you make money in the markets, we make money, and it's from your market success, not from our revenue. So it's a great blend. So when somebody passes the audition, they have two choices. They could either go live in the market right then at that level, and that usually takes about 24 hours. It's very quick. Or they could do what's called scaling up, which essentially is we give them an audition, another one at the next higher tier. So for example, let's say somebody started with a base account, 25,000. They passed the audition with 10% and they wanted to take the next level. They wanted a little bit more capital. We would put them back in the audition. Same rules apply. No additional capital changes hands. It doesn't cost anything additionally. And they would take the audition again. Same rules, no time limit. And they'd go through, and once they hit 10%, they'd have the same choice. They could either go live at that 50,000 or scale up again. So essentially, they could buy a $25,000 audition, scale all the way up to $1 million account. So if they want to go live, it's very quick. If they want to scale up, they could do that as well.
Wow, and that's amazing. And do you have maybe any stories where someone had started from the 25,000 and maybe went up to the $1 million account?
Yeah, absolutely, we do. So there are people who that's their strategy. They're looking to get started small. They're good traders. They could hit the 10% and they grow it all the way up to $1 million. I'd say most traders scale up 1 to 2 times if they're looking to scale. Some traders feel $100,000 is the perfect amount for them. Some want the 250. So it's all different for different traders, but we certainly have people who are very successful in scaling up. The problem with it is it's still in the audition. So most people, they want to get to the money, so they're eager to turn that into the live account. They find a number that's right, 100, 250, even 50, and they jump into the live so they can start taking home some money.
And so just kind of piggybacking on that question, as far as if they wanted to scale up or actually go into their real trading accounts, let's say that they scaled up, are they still able to receive that profit from their last challenge, or is a new challenge, this is what you're focusing on?
Great question. So the scale up is only done in the audition. So during the audition phase, it is a demo account. So until you go live, you're in a demo. Once you go live, you're in a live money funded trading account. That's when you can start taking the money out. So you've basically used that first audition to prove that you're able to either go live or scale up. If they choose to scale up, we want to just verify that they are, they could hit 10% on that next level as well.
Okay, awesome. And so what is the process as far as them receiving their withdrawals from their trading accounts? How long would it take?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Of course. So once they're live, they're in the live trading account and they're ready to take a withdrawal. You could do it at any time. You could do it on day one, as long as you're profitable. I have some people who've waited several months. So it really depends on the customer, what their needs are capital wise. Once you take a withdrawal, and you could do it day one or whenever you'd like, the next one can't be for 30 days. So one withdrawal for 30 days. You have several methods to take the money out. We have everybody gets a deal contract. You could take money out via direct wire. internationally through Revolut, several other transfer houses. So a bunch of different ways to take money out, and they all seem very user-friendly, and people are very satisfied with the different and speed with which money is withdrawn.
That's actually amazing. And going into that, so the trader will be able to get or receive 75% of their profits, correct?
Correct. So 75% is the standard amount. However, they could purchase an account upgrade to receive up to 90%. So that
Oh,
account upgrades 20% on the cost of the audition, and
wow.
they could pull out 90% at that point. So it increases their profit split dramatically.
Wow, that's amazing. See, I didn't even know that. And I'm sure you guys out there are probably just as shocked as me. That's great to have. Just like a bonus question, can you kind of go into an explanation of a success story that you guys were able to, see?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, it's so hard to pick just one. We have so many people who have significantly changed their lives with SurgeTrader, and like I mentioned earlier, it's not just people who are on the low end of the spectrum. It's people on the far high net worth on end of the spectrum as well, where they're utilizing SurgeTrader and SurgeTrader's capital instead of their own capital to make money in the market. So they're able to put their money to better use, whether it's real estate, kids' education, and they could stay in the market with our money. But one of the higher payouts we've had recently was a gentleman. He'd been trading for a while. He took a couple auditions, and it finally just clicked for him, and he was able to pull out in one withdrawal 155,000. So he did a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a pretty phenomenal trader. He's still with us, so we're happy to have him.
That's awesome. That's amazing. So very awesome success story. Again, guys, do not feel as if you should not go into prop firms, especially SurgeTrader altogether, guys. SurgeTrader is providing such a reasonable and a fair demonstration for you all, and I believe 100% that you guys should get started. It was so awesome to talk to you, Mr. Corey Andrews. And again, guys, if you
Thank
have
you.
any concerns or questions for Mr. Corey, go ahead and just look at all of his details located on this screen for you all. And it will also be in the description box for you guys to really get in tune with him. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Again, if you haven't already, go ahead and go like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because it is free. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Thanks so much. Bye bye.